Come on, show me your courage! Out of the way or get blown away! Stick around! Out of the way or get blown away! Forget it! You win. Strike light stone!
One with nature. Stay focused.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire! Rust and rebuild!
Into the wind.
Rain outlines your fate, body and mind.
Nice and spicy!
The wind knows me. A fateful offering.
Ring cutter.
Torrent, bring refuge! Allow me!
Wind strider. Clouds high. The birds call.
Let me weave you a verse.
What a bountiful harvest! If there's nothing better to do, we could go foraging for ingredients.
In all my years, I've never had a child cause me so much grief. Do you seriously not see what's at stake here? You've got a head on your shoulders, Auroron. Use it! Why did you help the captain? And I want the truth this time. No answer? Think you're being smart? Then let me ask a different question. What does the captain want? What is his purpose in Natlan? Really? You're just going to stonewall me? Just use your brain for a second. What do you possibly stand to gain by helping the captain? Only endless trouble awaits you. You've always been a good kid. Why would you throw that all away now? If you're worried about something, just talk to me. Granny would much rather we had a conversation instead of constantly clashing.
Why is he...
I'm sorry that you have to hear all this. You're very kind. Most people would have fled by now. Not everyone can handle Granny.
Oh? You dare gossip between yourselves instead of listening to me?
Sorry.
Sorry, Granny. Sorry, Granny. You know what? Fine. I'm perfectly aware that everything I say goes in one ear and out the other. You're all grown up now, so why would you listen to an old hag like you say all the right things, but then you go and completely ignore me? Well, if that's how you're going to treat me, you can stop sending Aoife over to my place to deliver your stupid vegetables! I don't need anything from you!
Who's Aoife?
That's irrelevant. The point is, he hangs out with this kid, so he must be no good. You kids get to a certain age and suddenly act like you know it all. There's nothing I can say to get through to you. Auroron, if you're still thinking about that so-called duty, then please, just forget about it. The ley lines did not fall to this state because of you. And we've long closed the book up.
Seems they've started talking about some kind of tribal history.
That's not it, Granny. I know you tend to get down on yourself when you're upset, but I can tell I really hurt you this time. All I can say is
His voice. Auroron! Where have you gone?
It sounds like he's somewhere super far away, but isn't he right here in front of us?
I'm really sorry. It's up to all of us to do everything we can to save Natlan. So I've got to go.
Get back here!
What just happened? How was he...
It's a trick of his. If you grind spores into a powder and spray it in the air, it can be manipulated to create an illusion. He pulled it off flawlessly. He must have put a lot of time into perfecting it. Don't tell me that's how he's been hunting in the fields these days. Oh, couldn't... little brat. That's it. The next time...
Whoa, that's a little extreme. But still, why does he feel like he needs to run from us? If his goal is also to protect Natlan, then can't we work together?
I'm sorry for interrupting your conversation with them earlier. But even if you'd been able to hear them out, there's no guarantee you would have gained anything substantial. Auroron probably did everything he could to get away because he knew I'd get the truth out of him sooner or later. Oh, that... we've got quite a long walk back to the city. Let's take our time. Do you two have some time?
All right, it's been a while.
Then let's go. We can find.
Really? That's she's right. Where's?
Hey, come on.
Are you?
Mora is the least of my concerns. Besides, we're definitely due a meal after all the time we've spent together. Let me get this one. I might be an old hag, but I like to think.
Sure, that's fine with us. But Paimon doesn't want you to be sad.
Don't worry. I'm sure a juicy grilled steak. Do you see two people standing by the door? They look like spitting images of each other.
But
Huh? How could that be? I guess my mind isn't as sharp as...
do you think she's drunk?
There you go, miss. Oh my, it's not every day you get to see Granny Itzley here with some friends. Not to mention ones who've made a huge name for them.
Oh, so you've heard of us?
Of course I have. Aren't you the ones who saved Kachina and brought her back? No wonder you hit it off with Granny Sitlali. She wouldn't spend time with just anybody, you know. I don't even remember the last time I saw her with a new friend.
Wait, so you come?
Well, given our ages, it'd probably be more accurate for me to call her my great-great-granny. She's one of the most famous people at the Masters of the Nightwind.
Huh? Gossiping about me right in front of my face now, are you?
Oh, please, Granny, I wouldn't dare. I'm just beyond happy to see you bring over some new friends. After all, any friends of our regular...
All right, that's enough. Go on now. I'm sure the other customers would like to talk to you as well. There's no need to keep staring at me. I promise I'll...
Sitlali? Sitlali?
Who's that? You got some gall calling me by my first name. You chumps come around here, picking fights with me? Well, you know what happens next. You lose, and then run off home to tell everyone about how I'm this big scary bully. It's the same story. You brats start it, I finish it, and then I end up with the reputation of being some kind of terrible monster among the shamans. I mean, come on. Monster? Me? Really? What did I do to...
Granny Seatlal?
Exactly! And while we're at it, I'm not some lazy slacker either. Between meditation, advising the chief, and speaking with the Wyab, I actually have a pretty Oh yeah. And I have to mentor all the new kids. Hey, new kid. Yeah, you. Don't play dumb. Didn't I teach you how to find phlogiston? You see? I know my stuff. I'm a good teacher. You tell... That's more like it. About dang time someone showed me a little respect. Yeah,
Did she just fall?
Behind this pitch-black curtain, a chapter of hatred reveals itself. Behind the smoke. The lingering smoke.
She's meditating again. She does this whenever she's had a few too many drinks. Her mind's actually racing at this point. It's quite the opposite.
Is this another special?
No, I'd say it's an ability that's unique to Sitlali herself. While she can easily pick up everyone else's skills and tricks, few have been able to master hers.
Warning, warning. Red, the color of danger, has now arisen within that pair of eyes. Huh? Trap.
What's wrong?
I'm gonna hurl.
Hang on, jump!
Phew.
You had Paimon worried. Paimon really thought you were about to barf all over the table just...
How embarrassing. I'm sorry you had to see me like that. That's never happened before.
Are you feeling okay?
There's so...
Why not?
Please, Paimon. It's not as simple as you think. We've only known each other for a few days, right? What would you think of...
Oh, Paimon gets it. You're hoping that we wouldn't think less of you no matter...
No, that wasn't my point at all! Seriously, don't you youngsters know anything about shame? I'm talking about shame! I've lived all these years and still can't get rid of it!
Actually... about...
Huh?
Yeah...
So...
It's okay, Seatlali! You had...
I can't take it! Hearing me mumble under my breath is one thing, but hearing what I mumble in my own head? That's too much! It's just like when you're rolling on the floor in your pajamas, but you forget to lock the door, and someone bursts in to deliver cabbages and sees...
So that,
It happens to people in general, okay? Doesn't matter if you're 200 years old or 1,000 years old. Everyone rolls around in their pajamas sometimes! I was... Take a walk with...
Looks like she's completely given up. Like those criminals who just confess everything and accept their fate.
Well,
Wow, it's beautiful. Oh no, what do we do?
I was an express. Let's just have a.
Really?
Well, and you're right. I don't usually. Oh, I'm just an eccentric old.
You're just a regular.
The kids of my tribe would have a heart attack if they heard you say that. Granny Eatsley is a powerful figure.
Well, you are powerful.
Some are. Others are mad I always come out on top. A few decades like that, and people stop knowing how to deal with you. What about...
We don't find you scary at all.
That's because you're not from my tribe. You don't know how many delusions of grandeur I've destroyed just by existing. I make people realize that no matter how hard they work, they'll never be... not to brag or anything.
We believe you. Shilonen has full faith in your abilities, and Auroran didn't seem scared of you. He thinks of you as his granny, right?
Yes, but Mawika already told you about her plan. And you've given so much help to Auroran and me. Auroran's not like other people. The reason being, his soul is incomplete. The Masters of the Nightwind view this as a bad omen, capable of bringing about... No one knows who his parents were. He was just left on a rock in the wilderness. It's a miracle he wasn't devoured by... The Masters of the Nightwind believe they can see human souls. And in Auroran's incomplete soul, they saw a possibility to turn Auroran into a vessel for lost souls. The ceremony would allow lost souls to gather within him. Auroran would then be sent to the Night Kingdom to return the souls to their rightful place, strengthening...
Wait, that doesn't sound right.
Now, when damage occurs to the Night Kingdom, the souls held within disperse and remain adrift, unable to find a way back to the ley lines. This loss of souls damages the Night Kingdom even further. The ceremony can send back countless souls at once, which would benefit the Night Kingdom and the souls themselves. Of course, the vessel, Auroran, would be sacrificed in the process. I wasn't surprised the chief at the time came up with the plan. The ley lines were already in a terrible state. A suitable candidate for the ceremony appears, and now you have the chance to make things better. When the chief asked for my opinion, I didn't give my approval, but I didn't object either. Pathetic, isn't it? By not objecting, I basically gave them the go-ahead. Maybe they didn't have my explicit approval, but it's... Of course, in my tribe, death is rarely something to fear. But what kind of message would we be sending by sentencing a newborn to death? It's not right. So, when I learned the plan was never a secret, or I guess I should say, there was no point to keeping it a secret. A simple investigation from Auroron would reveal everyone thought he would be happy he survived. And he never really said anything to the contrary. He asks this question. Would Natlan...
Wait!
He knows that. But maybe...
Traveler, anyway, we can't just let things go on.
Probably... Okay.
Hey, we're...
Good point. Friends. I like the sound of that.
Auroran's probably back with the captain, don't you think? You mean about the backup plan? Do you really believe what the captain told us? Yeah, you're right, but she's probably as... Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
No, my sword! Rain outlines your fate.
One with nature.
Rain cutter!
Into the wind. As one with wind and cloud.
Covenant of the deep! Rest and rebuild! Eat this!
No, my sword! Witness the power of Gugwa!
Brings a smile to my face. Time to go.
Outside. Pirates still haven't sleep. Well, guess we should see what's going on.
A time trial.
You're already here.
Wow, you're up early. That's impressive.
Let's not bring up last night. Anyway, I was also woken up by the commotion. Looks like all the warriors from the state... I heard many areas have been attacked by the Abyss, including the Masters of the Night Wind. I need to head back right away. You're all ready?
Wow, you're up!
Let's not. Anyway, I was also woken. I heard many.
The Abyss attacked the...
I'll be fine. The stadium could always use more manpower. I'm done making. I was the one who vouched for him, so I need to report back to the but I should be able to convince them. As for the ancient name, once we handle this crisis, I'll talk to Shilonen right away. Don't worry. Thank you.
She left in a hurry. Oh, looks like a lot of...
Traveler, over here! Perfect.
Oh, you're all here!
Just my way of saying,
Alright, but...
the Abyss suddenly attacked the Collective of Plenty, the Masters of the Nightwind, the Children of Echoes, and a number of our camps and outposts in the wild.
Yes. The tribes have plenty of defenses, so they're safe. Chaska and I have been...
I plan on heading back to the
What about you, Mualani? Where are you gonna go?
I'll go help the children. What about you guys? We could go to... Yeah, that does... That would be pretty...
It'll be fine. Here.
Let's part ways here for now. And most importantly...
Oh, and...
Can we...
Alright, let's hurry up and...
Oh, it's you two. As you can see, things are not looking good right now. Look, I'm very interested in your recent adventures, but this is not a good time.
That's alright, we're also in a hurry. We're gonna go help the Children of Echoes after...
What? So he thinks my plan is too risky. He thinks I'm being stubborn. I shouldn't underestimate the Fatui's ability to gather intelligence. The Gnosis does have that function. But there's more to this. I will answer you honestly, but you must help me. I can use the power of the Gnosis to save Natlan, but it comes at a heavy price. The Gnosis would drain all the souls and memories from the Night Kingdom and weave them into a giant net, which would surround the ley lines and protect them against abyssal
Wait, you can use souls to weave a net? But...
Yes. It means sacrificing those souls in the process. Souls are just another form of life. The Night Kingdom not only houses the souls of the dead, but also our memories and legends. Even then, The net can still become corroded, given the enormity of the price. It's a solution I refuse to consider right now. I want us to... Now it's true. Both plans come at a risk. Natlan is unique among the nations, having a Still, this has always been a
Oh, one...
Without the Gnosis, seems like our only Judging by your expression, you must...
Not even a...
Maybe it was out of caution, anxiety, or simple curiosity, but know this. No matter what, our goal remains the same. We both want to save the people of this land. So now that you have your answer, do you...
You scared Paimon.
That's a good thing. Oh, and feel free to call me Mawika. It's what all my friends call me, and As for the captain, the intelligence officers we assigned to the Fatui should be back soon.
That's great! Sounds like we just have to wait a little longer.
Not just yet. Even though the Abyss is attacking several locations at once, I'm confident. Don't worry. I just need to finish coordinating our available manpower, then I'll take a small team to handle the difficult location.
Wait! You're going to fight in person? Didn't you give up?
That's true. I'm far less powerful than a god in my current state. But don't forget, I was an experienced and powerful warrior before I... No matter how you look at it, my duty is on the front lines. I just think there's strength in numbers. Anyway, even if we respond to these threats in time, it's not a permanent solution. I've considered moving my people to other nations, but given their close connection to the Night Kingdom, a forced evacuation would have devastating consequences. I've told the chiefs of each tribe to strengthen their defenses and advise people against leaving their settlements. Now, I just need to find the right time to disclose the true nature.
Paimon's a little worried about how people...
Yes, but that won't be the only response.
Alright, we should head out. Maybe we can join up with Moani. She can't be too far ahead.
Time to go. Wind knows me.
Allow me! Boba, get them!
Let me weave you a burst.
Excellent.
Time to act.
Nice and spicy. me. Oh, now I'm hungry. Rest and rebuild! Nice and spicy!
outlines your fate. Ring cutter.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night into the wind.
Covenant of the Deep!
wind knows me.
Eat this!
Witness the power of Gugwa. No, my sword!
Hold the line! Out of the frying pan, into the fire! Torrent, bring refuge! Let's move out. Allow me! Go fast! Out of the frying pan, into... Help! Regenerate attack!
Clouds high. The birds call.
Rain outlines your fate. Ring cutter. Body and knife.
Billowing surge! Rest and rebuild! Ow!
Add Astra. Thank you for completing. Add Astra.
Race you!
Once the
Hey, Auroron, over here!
Oh, hey there, Traveler and Paimon.
So you were looking...
You did.
The heck?
You are truly the best friends I could ask for. If my vegetables met you, I'm sure they'd... Well, it's a compliment. I heard that complimenting people makes them happy. It's that obvious, huh? Well, you're right. I feel like an aphid who can't... Yes, Granny's a genius, as you know. Geniuses often stand in the way of others, and on top of that, I'm her grandson. Which means If that sounds serious, it's because it is.
Oh, what happened exactly?
I had to get you involved. Exactly. You were the Granny is what I called you when we first met, and I know It feels like there's something unique about you. Even Granny Seatlali treats you like you're... If I had a woven scroll that listed the 40 people who can deal with Granny Seatlali, your name would be at the top.
Wait, so who are these...
Also the Traveler. The rest of the list is just the Traveler 39 more times. Please. Although it looks like I'm just hanging around with nothing to do, inside, I'm distraught about the path ahead. Granny Seatlali is blocking my way and I can't, but now that you're here, I can start moving again. You know how much Granny loves to drink, nap, and read light novels, right?
You mean use those things as...
That's right. Don't worry, I won't make you do... Dear Granny, I have the latest volume of Mirage Warriors here, along with the special edition spin-off of the case files of Miss Orith. Want to read them together? She'll pretend not to be interested for a few seconds, then think of an excuse to say yes. As long as you're the one doing the fishing, she'll definitely take the bait.
He's just trying to butter you up. Even Paimon can tell. He's just saying whatever it takes.
No, I mean it. Granny might not...
If you say so. Paimon's still not convinced.
It's as easy as watering vegetables, and if my vegetables were here, they'd... Sorry, there's no time for vegetable talk. Just trust me.
can't decide whether pyroslime is salty. Pepper, garlic, and herbs.